Good morning, everyone. Welcome. We're going to talk a little bit about strategies, how I save money on everyday life. And my home needs a lot of work today. And I want to take you along and show you all the things that I'm doing today. And we're going to talk a little bit about, everyday life, the nitty gritty. And some days you just don't feel like doing everything and you don't feel like saving money. But once you get started in this path and once you get as a game, it becomes more fun. Even when I have a very overwhelming day today, very overwhelmed, I can still find ways to save lots of money. The first thing that we're going to do is I have to clean my house. I'm using just good old plain soap and water, nothing else, just a bar soap and hot water, and I'm going to go ahead and wash my kitchen and make it look just like new. So let's go ahead and let's wash the kitchen with 1 bar of soap and some hot water. As a society, we were taught ever since we were newborn babies that we need to consume. It's been rattled into our brain all of these years that we need a product for everything that we do. A new product for the bathtub, a new product for the kitchen, the laundry, everything. 1 bar of soap is going to clean the whole house. But it wasn't always that way. And maybe some of you that are of the older generation will remember a time when there wasn't so much commercial. I think it all started back in the 1950s, really, is when there was just so many different products. And women thought that it was a time saver. Now, in some ways it is, but in some ways, just the old-fashioned way of living is the time saver. All right, we got good hot water. And now we're going to go ahead and add our bar of soap to it to make the cleaning of the whole house. My mother grew up with the Mennonite tradition and the values that she had, and she didn't have a whole lot of different products. I remember my mom using just a rag to clean the toilet by hand. She didn't have scrub brushes, and my mom used just the simple ingredients. Even some dish soap would clean your whole house. Somewhere along the line, women thought that if it had suds, it cleaned more, but it's just really not true. As you see, the water has a bluish hue to it. That is just simply because it's a bar of soap. And there's not many suds that stay in the water, but you don't need the suds to make it clean. Now, my floor is really old, and it works great. The dishes are done, and they're drying on the counter. And now I'm just going to go ahead and finish cleaning the bottom surfaces. Of course, this is not the same rag that I used to wash the dishes. And the bucket was from the Dollar Tree I got a long time ago. There's something about cleaning and washing up that makes me feel so good. As I get older, it's a little harder bending and doing all of the intricate work like on your hands and knees, but I still am able to do that, and I'm very thankful because that's how my mom taught me. Now, my mom was in her 70s, and she still washed the floor this way. She never owned a mop. I think once we start rejecting what society says as something you need to have, we start opening our life to so much more freedom. My laundry soap is homemade. My bar soaps are homemade. Everything is homemade and made for basically free. I will be learning new things this year, taking my ashes and making my own lye. That's something I've always wanted to do. And this year is the year I'm going to tackle that. Now, there's nothing wrong with using commercial things,
But if you really want to go bare bones and you really want to save money, this is by far the way to do it. Not everybody is going to want this lifestyle. Not everybody is going to have the energy to do it this way. But if you really want to cut your costs, this is a wonderful way to do it. There's so many hidden costs that we have that we don't realize. There's so many things that we could save our money on if we just really think outside the box. What I did was I spent 30 days and wrote down all of the things that would cost me money. And then I tried eliminating them one by one.
All right, we got that done. Now the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to clean the living room with 1 bar of soap and some hot water. Imagine that. We're going to go ahead and clean the family room and organize it and get it all back into shape. And then I'll show you what we're doing for the next thing. Wouldn't do this is if I have an antique wood. I probably wouldn't do it this way, but I can clean off most of all the surfaces in my house just with hot soap and water. You don't need all those special cleaners. Special cleaner for the toilet, a special cleaner for this, a special cleaner for that. You really don't need all of that. This is how my Mennonite mother, this is how she cleaned her house. And now we're just gonna go ahead and just red up, clean up all the surfaces and make things look more decluttered. Now what I like to do is just add a little bit of some baking soda. And I use that with essential oils as my carpet powder. I'm gonna take just a minute and eat some salad. This was left over from yesterday. I made a salad for my family. They ate lunch here. I'm gonna eat some salad, take a little bit of a 15-minute lunch break, then we'll get back and we'll finish this bedroom. I hope you're enjoying the video, and I'll see you guys in just a little bit. I am exhausted. So on days like this, when I have a lot of work to do, I just take 10 minutes and lay down. I watch the clock and just take a little bit of a relaxation and rest. I don't fall asleep. I just rest a minute, let my mind and my body catch up with one another, and then I can go about the rest of my day. Off the camera, I washed the bathroom. I'm still washing some more rugs. I wanted to get them washed up, and I just need to just clean up here in the bedroom a little bit more. I hope you like videos like these that I'm sharing with you, how you can live it really cheap and you don't need to have all of those cleaning supplies. You don't need cleaning supplies for every room of the house. In fact, bar soap, some hot water, and that's all you need. Now, guys, let me tell you what. I am going to go ahead and take a break. We love the bed. We absolutely love it, and it gives us so much comfort. It has really helped with our mattress, and I'm glad we have it. Those of you who wanted a bed update. All right, everyone, I'm going to go ahead and finish all this. I have a few more things I need to do, and then I'll say goodbye. It's so nice to be able to sit in here, even in the winter time. Oh, it's so sunny. Oh, I love it. Well, I got all the housework done. I just have to clean out my refrigerator, and I need to make one more batch of my baking soda cleaner. And this is what I use for everything. I use this for the carpet, I use this for the toilet, I use it for the kitchen. Now all you gotta do is just mix it up really good. And today's scent is going to be Winter Spice by Simply Earth. These are extremely frugal way to get some essential oils.
And now I'm going to leave you with the song that is my favorite. It's the anthem to my channel, and it's called Parting Glass. It's a very old song. It's a haunting song. Some would say it's sad. Some would say it's inspirational. To me, it represents what I am trying to do here on my channel. It's to give peace in a storm. It's to share with you in tangible ways that you're not alone. Whether you live in poverty or you're volunteering to live in poverty in order to survive. It doesn't matter why you're here. What matters is you are here, and you are my friends. Life has hit me very hard here on YouTube in the last 9 years. You have been with me through an awful lot. Deaths after death in my family. Struggles. Triumphs. Through it all, you have all been with me. And this song is dedicated to all of you.
If I had money enough to spend,